Hello, hello, hello. Who's with us tonight? I'm having technical difficulties. I'm trying to get Big Rooster on here and I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, hello. Who's with us? Who's with us? Type your name in the chat. Okay, let me try it again. Copy. Definitely. There we go. There we go.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, and you? Oh,
Good.
that's much better.
So I guess the first link that you sent me was was had ended. It said the chat had ended.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So how are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
Good. You getting this thing together, huh? I see you
Fine,
look a little
just
lost in
fine.
there. I see you
Yes, I
look a little
did.
lost. That's my beautiful daughter right there.
Hi, how are you?
So what's the topic today? How we gonna work this?
I don't know. I,
Okay. So this is your first time with a guest, then I'm guessing, huh?
yes, yes. I'd be
So
like a fish out of water.
okay, so I see you said in my videos I show you how to decorate home, do it yourself, Dollar Tree. So basically, you want to do this like an interview style, ask me some questions, and then let the chat come along and ask me questions afterwards, and I ask you a couple questions, or how you
Yeah,
want to do it.
we can do it like that. You've
Okay.
been
Well,
doing this longer than I have. Um,
so okay. So I'll let you start with your part of the interview, and then I'll interview you
okay, hold
as
on.
well.
Let me get a sheet of paper. So where are you from?
I'm from California,
So that's where you living at now?
San Francisco Bay Area.
Oh, San
Yeah.
Francisco. I've been dying to get to California.
You might not, you might not want to die to get here. It's so expensive here.
Hey, I don't want to live there. I just want to visit.
Even the visit is expensive.
Mm. I used
Yeah.
to want to. Go ahead.
You have any family here?
No, I'm lying. I'm lying. I have a cousin that lives in uh Oakland.
Oakland,
Wait, is it Oakland?
Oakland or
No,
Oakley?
not Oakland. It's Oh, I can't remember.
It's
I
the
thought
Bay
it was
Area though.
open, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. We it's a pretty big area.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you watching?
I live like 20 minutes from Oakland.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what game you watching up there?
That's the Kansas City game.
Okay. I see
Yeah.
my Saints lost.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about the Saints because we got to play them in a few weeks.
Oh,
Oh man, I'm a little scared of that game.
I hope we step all over y'all. We've
Yeah,
been doing
exactly. I know. I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Look, I'm in the same situation. We got a losing season going on. So
Did the 49ers win with
not at all.
Dirty Bird?
They got the what's kick.
Ah, no.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't like the 49ers either, so
Okay, okay, okay.
oh, y'all know we rivals.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because y'all used to be in the same division, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah, yeah. So until this realignment came along.
hmm
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Cali. So, what you like best about living in Cali?
I was born and raised here. So my whole family is actually from Texas. And
Oh,
I was one of two kids born here in California. Everybody else is born in Texas. And our parents are originally from Louisiana.
okay.
Yeah, so
That's where I'm originally from.
yeah, they're from a little town called Bunkie.
Oh, I ain't never heard of that one.
That's near Alexandria.
Okay,
Yeah. So what part of Louisiana you from?
New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans, Nolens, Nolens.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
heard? Yeah, I heard you.
You heard me? Yep.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's see. What else can I find out about you? About the big rooster. How many kids you have?
I got this one right here. This the one trying to go to Penn State, and then I got another one trying to go to the state Penn. So I got that 50-50 chance. You know what I'm saying? I got that. I got two. So I got two.
Okay.
I got,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Awesome. You married?
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
You married?
Almost.
Okay. Okay. Engaged.
Long time. Long time.
Awesome. Awesome. I seen you with the grandbaby in the car the other day.
Yeah, that was her daughter. You saw me on the Instagram, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was her daughter. Right there. And she is a darling. Attitude just like I ain't gonna say no names, but attitude exactly the same. But seriously, I'm literally listen, SalonDivaV, I am telling you the truth. Exactly from birth, the same attitude.
Mm,
Yes,
mm,
yes, yes. I said I don't know how they clone somebody, but I guess they are cloning kids now.
mm.
Yes,
I think
yes,
so. I think so.
yes.
My youngest daughter is 14, and when she was born, I was like, wait, I don't have nobody that look like me. Now I can see it now. That's
Okay.
my twin.
Is that
She is
right?
definitely my twin. She went to her
Oh,
first homecoming dance the other day,
all
and
right.
I was looking at those pictures. I was like, oh, I really do have a mini me.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So, what migrated you from New Orleans to Texas?
Katrina.
Oh, okay, okay. So you kind of fairly new to Texas. Well, not
Well, no, because it's been
living
about
wise.
almost 18 years.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. Just thought about that. Yeah, that was 2005.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was.
I keep thinking that. Well, I don't know why I keep thinking Katrina was a lot sooner than what I'm saying. Than the years fly by. I don't know how old you are, but I've been having a lot of senior moments lately.
46.
Okay, well, I'm over. I'm in my 50s, so Yeah, that's funny. It's just
My
hilarious, you know.
my husband is just made 51. Well, not just made, but he's in his 50s. He made 51 in August.
Okay, okay, okay. So how do you like Texas?
Um, at first it was an adjustment,
Hmm.
uh, because of the highways and the freeways. But I like the schools. I think I stayed more for the schools.
Okay.
And then I don't like change. So once I got here and then start building my clientele up and everything, I wasn't about to go back home and try to build that up again. So
Reestablish, yeah. I got
yeah,
you. I got you. I
yeah,
got
I'm a hairstylist at the salon.
you.
That's my name states, but yeah, I'm 28 years I've been
But
doing
you
it.
you do homesteading as well, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's I seen you out there in the garden. I was like, oh, she do it all. She ain't scared to get her hands dirty.
No, I got these nails on, but I be in the dirt until some bee or something scare me out the way.
That'll be
Yeah.
everything in Texas scares me. All the insects, like they say, everything big in Texas. And I remember because I used to live in Beaumont,
Hmm.
and one time a mosquito landed on my hand. This thing was the largest mosquito I ever saw in my life. I literally took off running. I was like 11 years old, so I ain't never, California ain't nothing big here, but the state. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got mosquitoes though, right?
But they ain't big like Texas.
No. Well,
Yeah,
yes. I've only been to Louisiana and Texas. Well, I mean, I've been more places than that, but to see a mosquito, they all look the same size in both.
that's because you used to that. I'm not. I'm a city slicker. I
I
mean,
live in the city.
look. I'm a country boy by heart, but a city slicker all day. So
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I don't even like going fishing in Texas because the mosquitoes are so treacherous.
Lord, put you some
Yeah,
some
you sound like my
offering into
yeah,
the
you sound
food.
like my cousin. You sound just like my cousin that lives in Mobile, Alabama. We was out fishing one night, and you know how y'all call it in Texas, Port Arthur. We was in Port Arthur on the deck, and
Um,
and the mosquitoes. You know how in the daytime the mosquitoes are all right. They don't unless you're getting some shade, they won't. But we were directly in the sun, but the sun hasn't lowered and got lower and lower. More mosquitoes started, so I'm fighting off mosquitoes. So my cousin, he a service rat, and what's up with you, Odom? How you doing? Thanks for tapping in. Uh, he kept saying, "Cuz, I got something in the car for that, eh? Cuz, yeah, cuz." I'm like, "Okay, man, we're going to grab it." So we go and grab it, and he go and grab it, and he bring it back. Well, the mosquitoes found a way to start biting through the pants and through the shirt, and I was like, "Hey, man, just you go on and stay out here, man. I'm gonna go sit in the car and get on my cell phone and start texting somebody." So about 10 minutes later, he came back to the car. Cause you were lying. I say exactly.
I didn't know they'd be biting you through your pants and
Oh
stuff.
man, the mosquitoes is treacherous. They treacherous.
Yeah, I ain't never experienced them.
Yeah, yeah. So, but I love Texas though. My daughter here, she loves it too.
Okay,
But
awesome.
she has a sister that lives there. Uh, and like I said, my whole family's there. But her godmother still lives there. Your godmother do hair?
I don't know what you do here no more.
Okay. Well, her
Hey,
godmother used to be a hairstylist in Houston.
okay.
No, in New Orleans.
In New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm in Melinda.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Her godmother lives in Louisiana. She was from here, but well, she was from there originally, and then they moved to California like some years back. But then they just moved back maybe what 10 years ago.
um, what you say?
When did
I
when
was
did your
working
godmom
today.
move back to Louisiana?
Um, I don't
Maybe about
remember.
10 years ago. Yeah. So she's a hairstylist as well.
Okay. Well, what's going on, Odom? How you doing today?
Yeah, so Odom's fairly new to this. So I guess I want to ask you, what brought you to YouTube?
Um, I don't know. I was sitting on the sofa one day, just watching videos. I started out watching
You really can't get past
um
first.
just decorating videos, and then I saw Lead Farmer, and I was like, I started watching him, and then my dad used to have a garden when I was a kid, but I never went out there, and he used to grow everything,
Uh,
and then I saw a couple of other people like um oh God, these names not gonna come to me until after I'm off this live. But I saw a couple of other people, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. And then I gave it a try, and start growing stuff, and then I got addicted. And then Lad issued this challenge of, he was saying how people think is so easy for you to click on a camera and do this or whatever. He issued a challenge for people to start going live. I mean, not going live, but start a YouTube channel. And so I was like, well, let me, start filming some videos consistently on that, because I was filming the videos with the, decorating the house and stuff, but they wasn't really getting no traction or whatever. And then I started filming me outside gardening, and it
started
started
picking up.
picking up. So I was like, okay, well, I think I found my little niche or whatever. Because I've been on YouTube for years, but
Mm-hmm.
the subscribers will be like twinkling in over a period of time, but not like it is now.
Right,
Um,
right.
and so that's I've been knowing about YouTube. I've been on YouTube for years, but the channel just started like
Okay,
growing.
okay. So I can tell you right now, I see you a lot better than me because I'm looking at your background. You got that green screen popping. You see my just my background all the time. Uh,
I had to figure that out. Okay, you said some reason you started making videos. What
you
was the
said
reason you started making videos? Oh, same reason. My bad.
yeah, same
Hey,
reason. What's
Jared,
up, Jared?
how you doing?
Always Tam still in there. I think she live too. She called me a
Oh,
hump. She's the only person that ever claimed me on YouTube as a family member.
oh, nice, nice. I wanted you to be my guest because you the first person that really actually you know
Okay, give me
like
1 second. Hold on.
okay.
All right. See,
Okay. See ya.
you found the key?
Yep, I got it.
All right.
All right, love you. Talk to you
Okay.
later.
Thank you. Love you too. All right.
Because you was the first person that really put my channel on your on your, what's the name of the thing,
Community tab.
community tab, and actual your viewers to follow and stuff like that. So I was like, you
Oh,
know,
I'm not. And
you're
I'm
the first person that really, really, really showed me some
okay.
Okay.
love. So
Oh, well, hey, listen. So one thing about me, you'll find out is I try and help everybody, and I was like, well, she close, and then I kept looking, and I'm like, she's still close. I said, you know what? Let me try and help her get over this hump, and you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I started this. I was on the outside looking in, just like you were. You said you were. I was on the
mhm.
outside looking in. One thing about you that you had an advantage of, you were part of that homesteading community. That homesteading community is really, I don't know what I do. Oh, that homesteading community. I want to turn this game off so they don't copyright you.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to copy, even though you don't even monetize yet. Uh, so I was on the outside looking in, and just like you, I was just, and I never heard of lead farm until maybe about 3 weeks ago, 4, maybe a month ago.
mhm,
But I hadn't really followed the homesteading community,
mhm,
and until about maybe 6, 7 months ago. And but where I got lucky was I realized when I fell on to Miss T, things
Mm,
just kind of took off for me. And I noticed, well, if Miss T can get out there and help everybody, why can't
mm-hmm.
I help, as many people as I can? We all do it a little different. I help a little differently than she does, but it's all trying. So when I see people and I know they doing their thing and trying to, and maybe and I don't want to feel like I'm stepping on somebody's toes, and by impeding on them, impede myself on them. So I just said, well, maybe, hopefully she don't mind. I'll just share you out on my community tab,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why and it took off, and then now I see really just took off. I say, them little 4 or 5 people I tried to help you get hit, and it just surpassed that. I was like, wow, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Now Miss T, she did help too. She was the first person that ever made me a moderator.
Uh huh.
Because I'm in and out of everybody's, well, not in and out of, but I try to support and watch everybody. Now, the thing with me, I don't know if it helped or hurt, but I I'm always in the background, so I'll watch, but I don't really um comment. But I think that's not always a good thing when you're silent, nobody knows you're there.
Right, exactly. So I've been seeing that you've been doing a lot more, you
Yeah,
know, tapping in, and I've been seeing that lately, and that's why. Yeah, and I don't know if you've noticed, but that has gotten people, started knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And when you show up now, people, they speak. They go Salon V. Let's speak. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you really pay attention to that, but that has helped you. You know what I'm saying? Get along. And one thing I like is that I noticed you said one time that you really wasn't gonna do many lives, but
yeah.
do your lives. Even if you only do 15, 20 minutes a day, you know what I'm saying? That your lives, like you got, so right now, I don't know how many people you got. Odom, Jared, Tam came in. Uh, this fly keep flying by me, driving me nuts. uh, so I don't know if you know how to salon. I mean, excuse me, salon. I don't know what salon. I spent a lot of time in salon selling DVDs and stuff like that a while, some years back. But
Mm.
I don't know if you know how the watch hour thing works. So for every hour, say everybody stay in here with you for an hour that has been in here, that's going to be like 4 or 5 hours worth of watch time. You see what I'm
But
saying?
but let's just say we stay on for 30 minutes. That's gonna be 4 or 5 hours.
So no, say okay. So say you stay on for 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be 2.5 hours of watch time if everybody stays for the full 30 minutes.
Okay.
So if so if you pull in 10 people, that's going to be 5 hours. If you pull in 20 people, that's going to be 10 hours for 30 minutes worth of work. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to stay with you for that time period, but for however long they stay with you, it's going to accumulate watch hours.
Okay.
So even if you do it once or twice a week, just do some, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing I'm going to tell you right now, one thing, people will click on your video to start watching it, but they won't never. But if you sitting in here talking like we are now,
Mm-hmm.
people, they'll they'll sit around for a little while because you're actually live, and they can ask questions and see how Odom was saying. He said, "See how live is a good way to get your watch hours."
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely start doing your watch hours. I mean your lives. I mean, listen. One thing I tell people: you don't have to have much to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
but when people start showing up in your chat, just speak to them and ask them how their day going, and what you got planned for the day or something like that. And that's your talking points right there until you say, okay, I want to talk about this today. Okay, I want to talk about that today. Or, you know what I'm saying? And then
Mm-hmm.
as people come along, then ask them to chime in on it or put your subject in the description box and say, this is what I'm talking about today. Maybe they read it before they come in. Most people just click on it when they see that you live, and then they chime in that way.
Okay. So at Odom, what days do you go live?
Yeah, so I think Odom, I knew he was doing a Saturday. So, but yeah, so this is, I mean, yeah, I mean, you got what it takes. I mean, you got 1,300 followers. Well, I won't call them followers. You got 1,300 family members.
Right.
Uh, so apparently you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's been a long time coming.
well, listen. The thing about that long time coming is you stuck with
Okay. So I
it.
don't go live much, only 3 times. That's a lot to me.
Yeah. Yeah. But so I don't know if you got in my live the other night. Was about just how
I
uh
did. Friday
like,
night.
yeah,
Yeah, that could because I remember I messaged you and then
right,
I didn't
right,
realize you were live.
right. Okay, yeah, that's right. But you came in late. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You came in, and basically what I was saying in the live is a lot of people, like a lot of newer people, they'll come in, start speaking, and then expect other content creators to make their channel grow. But you have to actually be the one to make your channel grow, to bring people over, you know, attract them. If you just going, say you want to go live, you just go into the grocery store and you just want to talk while you're shopping. Put your phone in the basket in the proper position, just cut it on live and show people what you're buying. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There'd be a lot of people like grocery hauls. You know what I'm saying? Especially you get in the store, you may find some super great deal. Somebody around in your area may be like, oh man, I need to go grab that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't help somebody out, really. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You know, when you like Unbiased do when she's doing hair, she'll talk to us, but she'll be engaged in her customer. She'll also ask her customer, hey, is it okay if I have you on camera or not? You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
and
And you
bias
can,
do hair?
yeah, exactly. I didn't know she do hair too. She
Yeah,
does hair as
I
well.
thought she was sick with the sewing machine. I seen
Yeah,
her.
she do it all. Cut hair, do hair. She
I
do it
didn't
all.
know that.
I said the same thing. I said, dang, Unbiased, you just be busy, huh? So
Hmm.
yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
now. Okay, we
Uh,
got something in common.
yeah. All y'all young Louisiana women. Well, actually, it's funny. She's from Houston and lives in Louisiana. You from Louisiana live in Houston.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Odom, my first time was terrible also. I sat on here and I basically talked to myself for a good 30 minutes.
Yeah,
And I
but you
was
know
like,
what? That's okay.
wow.
That's okay though. That's okay. I was telling some people about that not too long ago. That's like the dudes they call them highway hedges. They
Hmm.
stand out in the corner with the bullhorn and just preach. If nobody listens, they just
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
sure
And I
do.
always say, talk like you talking to 1,000 people. You know what I'm saying? I did, I tapped in on that first live, but I think you were going off when I tapped in. And I see you was
Oh.
a little nervous, and I was like, yes, just start inviting people, or yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, you see, like Odom said, the first time he was terrible to a little people better, but I had support from I was in his first live as well, and just keep doing it. The more you do it, the more people gonna start falling in. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna start following their algorithm, and like maybe you'll go live after somebody else, and they'll see you. Like you know how they do the raids.
Right.
They'll say, oh, Salon Diva is on right now. Let's connect with her and let's go over there and show her some love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
I know Miss T gave you that the not I guess not a challenge, but did you figure out like what days you guys gonna do the like the marathon of YouTube?
yeah, so that was she actually thought that was gonna be something different. I told her no, it's gonna be a live. So if you want to get in on that, I'm still tallying up because it's on my community page, but it looked like it. I didn't reach my limited comments because it really hasn't moved. So I need to go in. I got about 10 to 12 people that's on board for the yes. And basically what that is just you pick a time slot
Mm-hmm.
and for 1 hour you just go live and people so say you're the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
whoever comes in, you're gonna push them off to the next person that's gonna go live in the next hour time slot and so
Okay.
on and so forth. But we're gonna split it. I wanted it to be a 24-hour live-a-thon, but it's actually gonna be split up into 12-hour days because I know ain't nobody gonna be up at no 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. You listen to somebody, and then somebody gonna be waiting for somebody to go off at 2 o'clock in the morning so they can get on and go to 3 o'clock. So I'm like, yeah, nah. But that's gonna be a way that I think a lot of people can grow because so I think more of the I'm not gonna say bigger YouTubers, but the the Miss T's, the motivation for weightlifting geeks, the African Dream, and myself should probably go early, and that way the people who are 1K and is trying to get watch hours and monetization or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
uh, they should be like in the middle, and then
Mm-hmm.
the people who are just trying to get subs, they should be towards the end, and that way people can all gravitate to them. Excuse me, gravitate to them, and then show them some love by connecting with their channels. And the reason I say the people like you and I with the 1K already,
Mm-hmm.
I'm monetized, but you're not. So maybe I'll go before you, and then put you on for the next hour. And people who, and I just say, hey, y'all go over to Salon Diva. She's going to go live at 2, maybe say start at 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say maybe start at 6 in the morning. And you guys time, because, well, Eastern, because they are up early. And then maybe go from there and, just send people over. And I think that'll work out. And you just do your hour, you know what I'm saying? And just then you send somebody else off. And just try to keep it strictly to that 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? And then once they go on and say, hey, I'm gonna end this right now. Let's go over to this. Make sure you got the person who's following you, got their link, put it in your chat, and let them click on it and go on over to theirs.
Okay. Well, put
So
me in, Coach.
okay, I got you. I'll make sure I put your name on the list. And we just got to get some dates. I was thinking maybe a Friday and a Saturday, or a Saturday and a Sunday. I don't know what your schedule's like on Fridays and Saturdays. I know you do hair, so you kind of busy.
Yeah, that's Saturday. Yeah, I don't know about
Yeah,
Saturday. Sunday, yeah, but no,
yeah,
no.
yeah. So maybe I can fit you in on a Sunday time slot. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, that's so basically I would want to go from like 6 to 6. So like right now when you said start at 4, that'll probably work perfect for you. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
make sure somebody, one of the people who have a lot more followers, go on the hour before you, and then so then everybody in their chat can come over, watch you and talk with you and go from there, and then somebody follow you, and so on and so forth.
Okay. So it's 2:30 your time?
Right now, no, it's 4:30.
Oh, okay. So we 2 hours behind.
Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah, yeah. So, how long you been married?
10 years.
10 years. How many? How many? How many?
Yeah.
How many young ones you got?
I got 4 altogether.
4. Okay. Boys, girls, girls, boys, all boys.
2 girls. My two oldest is girls, and my 2 babies are boys.
Okay,
So
okay,
altogether we have 7.
okay, okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them kids of mine gave me a whole bunch of grandkids. I didn't think I was gonna have none at first, but
Mhm.
my daughter gave me one, and my son he gave me 5. He just won't stop. I say,
Ooh.
hey, man, that thing served its purpose, man. Tied in a knot or something. You, and he still, I don't even think he finished though.
Hey, we doing contributing to society.
I guess. Yeah. So, but yeah. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. I was checking out your channel. I'm like, I enjoyed it, and it looks like your shop is pretty small and quaint, or is it pretty
Yeah,
large?
it's a suite. It's a suite.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So I was checking you out. I said, same thing with everybody else that I try to help out. I just throw them up on page if they need watch hours, if they need help with subs or whatever. I just throw them up on the community page. I pick a random person every once in a while and throw them up there and say, hey, y'all check out such and such and such,
Yeah.
So that's
I
what I
done
did with you.
checked out a couple of people that you recommended, like Sweet Reed.
Uh
I
huh. Uh
I
huh.
done watched Miss Patty.
Yep. Yep.
Um, it's been at least about five people I done
Yeah.
ran their
Yeah.
playlist.
Yeah. And see that, and that's showing straight love. Showing straight love right there.
Fordham said he got seven grandbabies, five girls, two boys, and number eight is
To
on
be
the way.
born.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
He
right.
almost right. He almost right there with me. My girl got three, so I got nine total. Yeah. So I got
Wait.
nine total. I got
Oh,
six for my kids, and then three with hers.
oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So let me ask you this: how do you like doing this so far?
Now that I have somebody to actually talk to, a face on the screen,
Uh
it's
huh.
way better than
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
to myself. Yeah.
Well. Listen to this. So, do you have like? So you say I was on first person, but do you have anybody that you just like really y'all really like meshed on this in this whole YouTube street thing? Is there
Um,
any other content creators that you really like that you kind of speak with?
not physically, but like I said, I watch a lot. Like Hands in the Dirt.
Uh huh.
I watch Miss T almost every morning.
Yeah.
Um,
But
oh,
so I was the reason I was asking is because I was gonna say like the same way you got in me and was like, hey, do you mind coming on the show? You should ask some other people because a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people don't mind coming on shows. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
And if you want me to come back, I can come back with you. It's not a problem.
definitely, definitely.
So yeah, because that's what I try to do. I try to always bring somebody on every once in a while. But I noticed like lately, a lot more people have been coming on, and because I think because we have a lot of fun up there. Like the other night, I wish you would have came on in because we was I always tell people if you want to come up. So here's what I tell you. So I'm gonna just give you the warnings that I give everybody else. So like you see how you sent me the chat private,
Hmm.
and that's a good thing. So either when you deal with people, deal with them that way, or you can put it in the comment section.
Hmm.
You can copy and paste it in there. But before you let them come up, always so say if they come up like this in your background, say if they come up like that, right?
Right.
I always tell them to show themselves first until you get them on the screen, because there has been people that have come up on people's lives naked and doing some crazy stuff, and then gotten their channels banned. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So make sure you can see them. Make sure they're going to be respectful of your channel. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Make sure they're not really there to promote themselves. Make sure you're always basically the focal point of the live. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah. So make
Yeah.
sure you're in control.
I made sure I wanted to message you privately because I don't
Right.
want to make it seem like I'm trying to spam you or just promote my stuff.
Oh no no.
Some
I get it.
people some people cool with saying with people saying, hey, check out my channel, but some people not cool with that. So
Right. Right.
I
Right.
don't
Right.
want to step on nobody's toes.
No, one thing about me, you'll find that I'm very open to help in any way I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I enjoy doing this. So my YouTube journey started like uh, I was working at this company that I was supposed to be there for 2 weeks, and ended up being there for 22 years,
Oh
and
wow.
we got laid off, and went to work at Tesla.
Mhm.
And the funny thing was, I hated that place. But I don't know if you noticed, I got like some gaming on my channel. I love video games.
Yeah.
So I'll play gaming every once in a while. But the kids at Tesla used to always say, because I was in my 40s, so they were kids. They were 19, 20 years old,
Mhm.
But they gravitated toward me because I played video games as well. And they was like, oh man, I didn't know you played. But then they would always say to me, you should get a YouTube. I'm like, what? They said, you should get a YouTube, man. I'm telling you, people making money out of it. This was like in 2015. And
Mhm.
I was like, man, YouTube, man, I just watch YouTube to learn stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
Yeah.
making no money. But lo and behold, people making money off YouTube. And
Mhm.
so about 2 years ago, I just realized I had started spending a lot of time on YouTube, just watching, learning and doing little projects that I would find on there. And, so I was like, let me give this thing a shot. And I really, I still think I suck, but I really sucked in the beginning. I was like, it's funny because I told everybody I was so scared to do my first live that I did it on Twitch because I have a Twitch account as well, and I don't have no followers on Twitch, so I knew what nobody gonna follow me and then check out my live. And I mean, I literally looked like a deer in the headlights trying to do my first live. I was like, what?
Now what is Twitch?
Twitch is another platform, but it's more evolved around gaming. But they're actually trying to
Mhm.
so when I be live, when you see me live, I actually be live on YouTube and Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's why the live started off the other day. I said let me address the elephant in the room because I noticed while I'm on live, I never mention anything about Twitch. It's always about YouTube, and I have
Mhm.
to start realizing that if there is somebody following or watching on Twitch, I wanted them to be aware that I know they're there, and I wanted them to actually tap in because, like on you see how are you watching us on YouTube or through the app that we're on through StreamYard?
Extreme y'all.
Okay, so you see how when people comment, it's got the little YouTube symbol.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so if they comment on Twitch, it has a Twitch symbol.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so people will see that, but they'll be wondering, well, what is that symbol right there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, like so, if it was a few more of us in here, they would be like, well, "What's that all about?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that part right there.
Mhm. I saw Twitch the other day. I was looking at this video trying to figure out how to like put my Instagram on there and stuff. I was watching some videos and this guy was trying to show you how to do the StreamYard
Mm-hmm.
on Twitch. And I was like, I don't have no Twitch. I don't even know what Twitch is. I just want to find out how this works on YouTube.
Right,
StreamYard, whatever you want to call
right.
it.
Yeah, so yeah, you can stream to multiple platforms. Like, uh, so I don't use Streamyard. I only
Hmm.
use StreamYard to come in other people's lives. I actually use Melon, and
Yeah, you sent me that
yeah,
one.
yeah, and people. So the funny thing is, my thing got a little hung in it. I'm sorry. Oh no, that's my dryer. I'm sorry. So they actually had it where you could stream to YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, but they just removed LinkedIn, Facebook, and some other app. There's like 5 different apps you could stream to,
Hmm.
and I was streaming to Facebook at first as well, but people don't pay attention to you on Facebook. So I got a couple hundred friends. Well, I got about 900 friends on Facebook, but I couldn't get 10 of them to subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm like, y'all want to be all in my business on Facebook, but don't want to support me on YouTube.
Hmm.
So yeah. So good thing I don't put my business on Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or all that other stuff. So
Yeah. I got
yeah,
about 2,000 friends on Facebook.
uh, uh, now, do
Yeah.
you ever try to promote your channel on your Facebook page?
sometimes, but yeah, I think I promote my channel more on Instagram than
Okay.
Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, and I got an Instagram, but I only use it for like my little winnings and stuff like that, or for people to communicate with me if they need some help in
Hmm.
certain situations or whatever or whatnot. That's what I use it for. But yeah, this is I really enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad you asked me to come up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. This was good. This was good.
yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So what do you do?
So I do nothing.
Okay,
Really, I literally do nothing. So
you retired.
no, I wish I could. Oh my goodness, I wish I could retire. I work, but so I actually work for myself. Yeah, Odom, I don't do it either. You know what I'm saying? It's really called fake book. I do. I just started my TikTok. It's kind of taking off a little bit.
I'm on TikTok too.
Yeah,
Hold on,
yeah,
put your are you on put your TikTok and your Instagram information in the chat. I'll follow you.
yeah. So the interesting, I do a lot of different things. So I do Uber, Lyft. I
Hmm.
used to do DoorDash, but they don't pay enough for you to be running food up flights of stairs and stuff for me. So I'm like, man, you gotta be crazy. You think I'm supposed to run up 4 flights of stairs? I'll tell you a funny story about that too in a minute. Uh, it's a very funny story, but I do delivery apps as well. So
Hmm.
I basically work the apps right now, and then one of the guys that I worked with, well, we worked together for about. He worked with me for about one of the engineers. I think he had been there maybe 18 years out of my 22 years,
Hmm.
or I know it was over 15. But once they closed down, he started his own business, and so when he gets busy, he calls me in to work. So he pays me really well. So I'll go in and work for him. So I build electrical control panels
Uh-huh.
and assemble. I used to assemble wafer handling robots, but he's not in that field anymore. So he's in the control panel side of things.
Hmm.
I'll show you what that is. I'll show you what that is real fast. Because you understand. You probably won't understand what you're looking at, but you'll kind of get a feel for it. Give me 1 second here. So this is how it looks when it. Can you see that?
Not really.
Yeah. Let me see if I turn this. Yeah, you can see that better.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it looks like that when it begins, and then there'll be some components that I'll put on there. And let me see if I've got it here. And this is how it looks when it's all completed with all those wires and all that stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll look like that once it's completed. So that's what I do, and then yeah, I just work all of that, all those apps and deliveries and whatever. I still, I'm just an all around kind of hustler type of character. I still cut grass or whatever it do to take to get the money. I ain't
Mm.
scared to do it. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's legal.
So you fix on bikes too?
Yeah. So, did you see me yesterday? You didn't. I don't think. Yeah, you saw. Yeah, did you pop in? You popped in yesterday, and you said I didn't know
Yeah.
you was live. Yeah, that's what I was doing yesterday. I was working on the bike, and then my daughter, she just left. I got to do all 4 brakes and rotors on her car. She was leaked. She left her car with me, so I got to go get all that stuff and do that.
I used to have a cruiser.
What kind?
Mm.
It wasn't a Harley. I can tell you that
No, it
already.
was not. No. My
Yeah,
husband
probably.
don't like my husband don't
Oh,
like Harleys. It was a
you say
oh
your husband ride Harleys?
no, he don't like Harleys.
Oh, he don't.
It was a
It
five
was a Honda
star.
Honda Shadow.
No, it was something 5 star.
Oh, I know exactly what that is. I can't think of the name of it. Uh,
Black
uh,
black
yeah,
and chrome. Hey
yeah,
Tam, thanks for jumping in.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so yeah, I used to have that. I took the driving test and passed, got my license for my bike, and I done fell on that thing about a good four times.
well, you know what they say about riders, right?
If you ride, you gonna fall.
Yeah, they say it's only two kind of riders: those that been down and those that haven't been down yet. I'll tell you a funny story about that. I'm first gonna tell you the other funny story. So I forgot
Yeah.
what it was I was gonna tell you. Oh, DoorDash. So yeah, I don't know if you watch MTGV TV, but she was saying how she DoorDash and she forgot a person's soda and they lived like 3, 4 flights up. And so she said, "Oh man, I forgot the soda. I gotta take it back up these stairs." and and I was laughing. And when she invited me into the chat, and I was laughing when I came in, she was like, "Why are you laughing?" I say, "Because I was listening to your story about taking that soda back upstairs." she, she said, "Well, what's so funny about it?" I said, "Yeah, I had one of those incidents as well." And the lady asked me when I got to the door, "Hey, I thought I had a soda." And I forgot the soda in the car. I was like, "No, they didn't give me a soda." But when I got back to the car, I drank it. Dang, I was so tired walking up the stairs. I say that's why I don't do DoorDash no more.
What kind of Nick? What kind of bike I had?
Yamaha V Star.
Oh, V Star, that's what it was.
Yeah, I said 5-star. So yeah, Yamaha.
Yeah, I'll tell you a funny story about that.
Thanks, babe. Oh my God.
So we were all taking a ride to Fresno. That's about 2.5 hours, 3 hours where I live.
Mhm.
And we met a lady on a V Star, and she was really funny. She told us. She said, "Hey, where y'all going?" We said, "We're going to Fresno." "Hey, young man.
Hi.
How you doing?"
Good.
All right. All right. You don't want to be in the camera and say what's up to the world?
Hey, YouTube. You know, he said, "Want to?"
Yeah, he whispered it
Want
up.
to hi over? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so tell the husband to get in the camera and say hello.
Come on, come on. Come on, Nick.
Tell the husband to get in the camera and say hello. Hey man, thanks for sharing your wife with the world, man.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I heard a man's voice. I had to come and see what was going on.
Hey, listen, hey,
Because normally she calls me babe, but today I'm Nick, so I had to check.
Hey, listen, Nick. Listen, hold on, Nick. Come back real fast. My girl do the same thing. She makes sure you see that door right there behind me. She walk by that constantly when I'm home with her. So I understand, man. I appreciate you tapping in with us, man.
All right, y'all have a good one. Enjoy.
All right, man. You too. So we were at the gas station. The lady pulls up on a V Star, and she's actually part of a club. They got a V Star club here in the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
And she says to us, now you know the myth about hey, Gina versus Gina.
Thanks for coming in.
So she says to us, where you guys going? So we say, oh, we're going to Fresno. Where you going? She said, oh, we're going up to the Napa Valley. Because, you know, I live close to the Napa wine country, too. So it's like 25. I'm like really close to everything. I'm 45 minutes from Google. 45 minutes to an hour from Google, 45 minutes to an hour from YouTube, 45 minutes to an hour from Facebook, 45 minutes to an hour to.
So all them in Cali?
All of that is right here. Yeah, right in the Bay Area.
Wow, nice.
So she looks at us and she said, yeah, we're going up to Napa. And then she looks at all our bikes and she said, yeah, I would invite y'all to come along, but we don't want y'all dropping parts along the way on the highway. And at first we didn't really pay attention to what she was saying, but she was calling Harleys raggedy. We fell out laughing.
You have a Harley?
Yeah, I got a Harley, so that's funny. Hey, Gina, thank you. Yeah, you see it, huh? Look, hold on, Gina. Look at that, Gina. Look at that watch. There you go. Look at that watch. Yeah. My buddy bought me that for my birthday. We went to Reno a few weeks ago for a motorcycle run. And so you know, people with those metric cruisers, they laugh at us because you know the metric cruisers, even all of it, you can't do what you want to with them, but they last a whole lot longer than what what the Harleys do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's funny. I'm glad your husband tapped in. Now he funny. He say I she usually call me babe, but
He try to be a comedian sometimes.
hey, we all do. That's the fun part about it. That's the fun part about it.
Odom say that watch.
That watch is fire. Look, I was surprised. So it's interesting. So we were gonna ride motorcycles, but I got a friend. He's kind of heavy set, and he don't like to ride nowhere. So he really wasn't gonna go, but they kept begging him to go because he never really gets out the house. So we always so he's like, man, we'll just drive, And so we all piled in the truck. But they always make me the designated driver because I do Uber and Lyft and all that. So they think I'm the driver. So when we go to Las Vegas or whatever, I'm always the driver. So my friend's wife came out and she said, hold on, go in the house and get that from Marcus. My name Marcus, by the way. She says, when else get that from Marcus? And he said, oh yeah, I forgot. So he comes back out and he says to me, hey man, I know you don't wear watches because I never wear watches. They've never seen me with a watch on in their life. And we've been friends for over 14, 15 years now. And but when he came out the house, he handed me this box, this Invicta box. So I say, man, what is this? He's like, man, just check it out. Open it up, it was a Stiller watch. I said, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna wear that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna wear that. So yeah,
you're a Steelers fan.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've been a Steelers fan since the '70s, though, so I'm not a new Steelers fan. Okay. But I don't like the head coach.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, and when people get on my case about that because they say he's black, I'm like, man, I don't care if he's purple or pink. He's just not a good head coach. So yeah, so I'm a big football fan.
Steelers.
Mike Tomlin, the one that all the women love him.
The top with the mustache
and the beard, yeah. But then when he has his hair, they say he looked like Mike Epps. all the women love him.
Yeah, that's a nice looking dude.
Right there. Exactly. That's what I'd be like, oh yeah. When I tell women I don't like him, they be like, why you don't like him? I'd be like, listen, I don't like him for a whole different reason. Y'all like him because he's handsome to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But me, I'm looking at football. I ain't looking. But yeah, so yeah, it's just we have a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of fun.
We had the Lone Star
rally. I don't know. I was thinking about coming down there because I got a cousin that lives in Katy, and then I got a few cousins living in the South End. I got cousins all over Houston, so I was thinking about coming down, and I was thinking about. But I know if I come down this time, I got to come down for about a week and a half because I got to go see family in Beaumont. Because the last time I was down there in 2017, I didn't go see I came down right after the flood in 2017, and I didn't go to Beaumont. They was mad as I don't know what. And they was like, man, how you come? But I ended up spending some time with my cousin in Dallas, and that was the first time I had been through Dallas, but I'd never been to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So I was, I really like Dallas. I like Dallas. Yeah, Dallas is nice. And then I love Papados. So we don't have that here. So the closest one we have is in Phoenix, Arizona, and that's like 12 hours away. Right. But believe me, I'll travel down there just to go eat. You know what I'm saying?
Papados, yeah. There's that what is it? Punchy Train something with the fish with the sauce on top of it.
Yes,
Punchy Train.
I haven't gotten that far yet. See, I can't get past the alligator. Every time I go, I'm on the alligator and I'm on the shrimp wrapped in bacon.
No, you can have that. You can have that.
Yeah, so
the alligator and shrimp wrapped in bacon.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But see how people are starting to twinkle in and stick around. Look what Gina say. She been a Steelers fan since the '90s, but she cool with Mike.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Easy on the eyes. Easy on the eyes.
Yeah. So that's what and listen, I know I get it, y'all. I get it. But yeah, he's not a good coach to me, that's all.
He been a coach for 10 years for the Steelers.
Oh my good, and listen. So here's the argument that everybody gives me when I say, Oh man, he went to two Super Bowls and won one. I said, okay, so you wanna make that argument, right? And they sit up and try to argue. I say, okay, the first Super Bowl he went to, he inherited a great team from Bill Cowher. He had every player from Bill Cowher's team, the defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator, all of that. So of
Mhm.
course they had just won a Super Bowl like two or 3 years prior, and they were still the same squad. So a few injuries hurt them in a couple years after that, so they didn't make it back. But once they were all healthy, they went back to Super Bowl and won it. So fast forward 2 years later, they go back to the Super Bowl again, but now they got a few players that Mike Tomlin has drafted. Okay, that's fine. They still made it back. Should have won that Super Bowl, but Mike Tomlin don't know how to adjust in the face of adversity. You know what I'm saying? They getting their butts kicked. He don't make adjustments. Ever since then, the team has been going down. Now they done made the playoffs. Don't get me wrong. We had some, and one thing I do give him is he picks some great starters,
Mhm.
but he doesn't pick any good backups. And all the backup players, one starter go down, and we're a whole different team. Can't
Yeah.
win, barely win. We fighting and struggling. Like right now, T.J. Watt down the defense. The only reason they won today is because they played a team that was just as sorry as they were. So somebody had to win. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
somebody had to win.
Or they tied.
Yeah, yeah. So that's how that works. So yeah. But yeah, listen. All I want to say to you is keep doing your lives. I know you say you don't want to really do them, but keep doing them. People gonna keep coming. You know what I'm saying? And this is gonna work for you. So like at the end of your streams, if like so say you go when you go at the end of your streams on the apps like StreamYard, Melon, Restream, it won't show you how many hours you accumulated watch time hours right
Mhm.
away. It'll probably be the next day. But say, like I said, if you go in the grocery store and you got your phone with you, you want to just click go live on
Mhm.
YouTube, it'll show you immediately after you go live how many watch hours you got from the people that have jumped in your chat.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that way, when you start seeing things like that, it gets you a little more motivated to actually go live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. You got this. You got this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
All right. Well, it's been on for an hour.
You
Anything
did an
else?
hour. Look, that's what I'm saying.
Wanna,
You did an hour.
anything else you want to ask me before we hop off
Uh,
here?
no, well, no. I mean, anything else you want to ask me? I think from the conversation we've had, no, I haven't used it yet. Gina versus Gina, but excuse me. But it's
I
funny
never tried
because
either.
yeah. So I'm gonna tell you. So download that. I mean, they're basically the same thing. You don't have to download them, but
Mhm.
do both of them because they have free and see which one you like the best. You know what I'm saying? Restream is pretty good. All right, Odom, you have a good one too. But I tell you what's funny, Gina versus Gina. I when I the very first time I tried to download StreamYard, I thought I was downloading it. I actually downloaded Restream, and I was like, wait a minute, this ain't StreamYard. So I went back and had to do StreamYard, and then I had to do Melon last. But Melon to me was the cheapest because I got a really great deal
Hey,
on it.
Miss Patty.
Hey, Miss Patty, how you doing? We were talking about you earlier. Yeah, so the reason I use Melon is because I got a really good deal on it. When I first got in, I was paying $5 a month or something for the cheapest version,
Mm-hmm.
and then they ran a special saying that for $15 a month you can get the full, the pro version
Right.
forever. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, that's a no brainer right there. So I only paid like $15 a month for the pro version of and every one of them has different commodities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. That's how it works. But basically, I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, even if you only do shorts or whatever, but try to do your lives. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to be in the car riding, you got your phone up on a little thing hanging off a hook or something. You just want to ride and talk, do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do your lives because that's gonna help you. That's gonna help you get. Because I don't know how many hours you need now. Because I have been running you. I've been running you and a lot of other people, and I've been splitting time. Uh, but yeah, you want to definitely do the lives because that's gonna help you. That's how I'm buying it. You see what she did was once she realized she got monetized, she started just doing lives like almost every day, and she was grinding. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm not saying you can do the same thing she's doing, but if you think you can do a live 15, 20, 30 minutes at the most, you know what I'm saying? Do it. You know, people hop in and say hello and hop out and, you know, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's going to give you those watch hours along with people watching your playlist.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right. What was his name? Nick?
Yeah, he gone.
Tell, tell Nick again to thank you for sharing you with us. And tell the little ones to jump in and say hello every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? See,
Yeah.
that was my little one you seen her.
That was your little one?
Yeah, that was my little one. She 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
she 30. So my son will be 32. But yeah, that was them my little ones right there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So we ain't
All
got
right.
nothing but grandbabies here.
Huh?
I say only little ones we got now is grandbabies.
Hey, if you can send them home too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But they take full advantage of me first though, before I send them home.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Yes,
Papa
yes,
gonna
yes.
give me what I want.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, so I want to just say I appreciate you for extending the invite. Like Gina versus Gina, she said here, she do the lives help out a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so like one day maybe invite her up, Miss Patty or Oldham, or and just because everybody has a different crowd. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so they can bring people over, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
the lives work for you.
All right. All
All
right.
right.
All right. So thank you, Gina versus Gina, Miss Patty, um, uh, Odom, Jared, Tam Tam, and if I missed anybody, forgive me. But thank you, Big Rooster, for joining us, and helping me woosah on this live tonight.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yes.
It's all.
All right,
And
y'all.
that,
So, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and I'm just gonna say now I'm about to watch Dallas get their brains beat in.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully.
I hope they beat the Cowgirls to a pulp too. Yeah, I
Right.
said the Cowgirls.
Right. Right. Like everybody else do. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank y'all for joining me. Y'all have a blessed night, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
Peace, everybody. Thanks for having me, and I will catch you on the next one.
All righty.
All right.
Good night.
Bye bye.